asked him if he had any weapons, car keys, knives, or medication in the room. He told me he was going to pop this entire bottle of Klonopin, go for a drive, and put a .357 round through his temple. One year earlier, I'm alone in my room. The blinds drawn. The chain on the fan clicking in a steady rhythm overhead. Looking down, I catch my reflection in the blade hovering just over my left wrist. Dark circles hang under my eyes. My skin pallid, cheeks gaunt. I'm wasting, unable to eat or sleep. I lost 10 pounds. I was losing hair. I was losing hope. I was dying. In cold sweat, desperately longing to free myself from my pain. My right hand trembles and my grasp tightens on the knife. I want the pain and agony to go away, and this was the only solution I could find. I yearn to free myself of the fears that cloud my mind, but the cloud solemnly, silently follows me yet. I burn to find others like me, but fear that it will come at the price of losing the friends and family around me. I hear voices. You will live a hard life. Desperately, I want to find love, but they say you will never marry. You will live alone. You will never have children. I want to find purpose, but they shout, there's no place in society for you. You are a mistake. They bark in chorus, their voices drowning my thoughts, urging me to slide the knife down my arm. I desperately want to end the pain, to stop the hurt, to free myself, to put an end to the depression, but I find myself standing in front of rainbow butcher paper and the letters GLBT Resource Center adorned in glitter. The only thing that brought me here was the last dying glimmer of a hope for a future that was steadily fading away. I'm immobile, frozen in place for what seemed an eternity. I look down, unable to find the courage to turn the doorknob, as if chains were holding my wrists in restraint. Links that have been forged year by year, day by day throughout my life were holding my arms down, keeping me from reaching the freedom that had always been waiting for me. I could have never fathomed what lay in store for me the moment I stepped through that door. I could not have understood how much better my life would be, how much happier I would become, how much I would learn and grow and experience. I could have never seen myself talking to a young man from Vermont who was ready to take his life, who chopped wood for a living, and whose only source of warmth in a frigid winter was a wood oven, who had a plan to kill himself and the means to do it, who one night was ready to take his life but reached out in a final desperate attempt to find another way to end the pain, as I had, who was going to pop an entire bottle of Klonopin and put a .357 round through his temple, who told me at the end of the night, thank you, Camden. I really would be dead right now if it were not for you. I could never have imagined that walking through that door would allow me to see what the world looks like standing on the shoulders of giants, martyrs, and heroes who had come before me, and let me see and experience the world in a way that would only be possible given their contributions, and who allow me to look towards the horizon for an even brighter and better future. I want you to join me. Walk through that glittery, rainbowy door and join me. Free yourself from the chains that are holding on to your hopes and dreams. Free yourself of the cloud that solemnly hangs overhead. Free yourself of the voices, because you deserve a good life. You deserve the same rights as everyone else. You are not a mistake. You are perfect the way you are, and it does get better. Just walk through that door.